Coach, final week of the regular season. You guys got one match on the road. How important was it for you guys? You guys didn't get a win, but you do pick up, what, a point? You get a tie. How important was that?
In the scope of the season, I don't know it's going to make that much different from the points total, but obviously from a confidence standpoint, it's a good step forward for us. I mean, San Diego's one of the top teams in the conference. We've had several very difficult results recently when we played well and didn't get the result that we needed. So it's good for us to move that process forward.
All right, looking at the conference tournament scenarios, I'm sure you've looked at all of them. What needs to happen for you guys to get in?
Obviously, the first thing for us is that we have to win. Not winning on Sunday is kind of taken the initiative from us, so we need help. We need Stanislaus to lose or tie, and we have to win in order to have a chance.
All right, so a must-win, the final against Monterey Bay. What's it going to take to get a victory this week?
Basically the same thing we've been doing. We haven't played a bad game, as we've talked about. I think we've played some very good games. We've just got a bit unlucky at times. We have to keep our mentality positive and keep moving forward and try to fight for the game when the frustration of the way things have gone, the human nature of it would kick in and tell you to be frustrated and upset, but we have to put that behind us and step on the field on Thursday and work to get a result.
Looking at how you guys did in the first half of the season, say you guys don't make it to the postseason tournament, is this a good season for the men's program?
Yeah, I think so. It's a big step forward from what we put on the field last year. We're in the mix for the conference tournament, which is something that has never happened in the CCA since Humboldt's been in the CCA. We've had, for the most part, very competitive games against even the top teams in our region and in our conference. So, I think this has been a very successful season for us.
Do you feel like when you guys did have the losing streak, obviously not finding back the net as much as you've wanted to, but is it one of those things where you're facing good teams and just maybe one thing didn't go your way and then result in a loss for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, that's the nature of our game. It doesn't even matter if you dominate the game. If you can't put the ball in the back of the net, you're not going to win games. And there are games during that win streak against very good teams where we outplayed the opponent. But we just couldn't figure out how to get the ball in. The ball wasn't bouncing our way. We had some tough calls and some tough breaks. But that's unfortunately the nature of the sport that we play. At the end of the day, the scoreboard is the only thing that matters.
A season like this, obviously, turn things around, but the fact even the final match of the season to have something to actually be playing for.
Yeah, and I think if you talk to our seniors this year, that's one of the things that they keep coming back to, that for the first time in their career that they're in a point where they're competing for something right now. And I think that points to how far we've moved forward, where the team is at mentally and from a competitive standpoint. So it's a very exciting point to be at. Certainly we'd like to still have our own destiny in our own hands, but just the fact that we're on the last day of the season still competing for an opportunity to play more games is a great step forward for us.
All right, Coach, with the game against Monterey Bay, the last game of the season, possibly your last game of the season, you need a win to get in the playoffs. Do you feel you're going to maybe be more aggressive and open things up a bit in this game, or are you going to kind of take the similar approach you have the previous games of the season?
I don't know if it's possible to open the game up any more than we normally do. I mean, that's our mentality. Our philosophy is that we want to play attacking soccer. We play a very attacking, open game as it is. Short of not playing with any defenders, I don't know how we could be much more attacking minded. But I expect us to step on the field and play the same style and the same aggressive attacking soccer that we've played all year.
And what's the toughest part that Monterey is going to bring to the table for you guys to have to deal with in that last game?
It's a bit of an unknown because they're not playing for anything, so we don't know. Are they going to come out and just throw it out on the table and say, this is our last game, let's go out with a bang, or are they going to come out being frustrated and just kind of be lethargic and just be there? So we don't know what we're going to get. It could be a very physical, very difficult game with a bunch of players who know that they don't have anything to lose, or it could just be kind of a flat game. We just have no idea. So we have to go in there and not worry about them. We just have to go out there and play our game and and do the best that we can to get the positive result we need, and then hope we get a little bit of help from another team.